My husband had just passed away. The funeral was thick with silence, until Nathan Crowley, my co-worker, stepped forward, holding a small black box. I blinked, confused. He dropped to one knee. Gasps filled the chapel. I clutched the pew, bile rising in my throat. That box wasn't for sympathy. It was for a proposal. My grief twisted into fury. I once thought Nathan was just awkward. Now he was deranged. Tyler, my son, reached for my hand, grounding me as the room spun. Nathan stayed on one knee, smiling like it was a wedding. I whispered, "Get up," my voice breaking. Tyler stood, stepping between us, but Nathan's eyes never left mine. "I know you loved him," Nathan said, "but you and I, we were always meant to be." My hands shook. The black ring box was still open, glittering like mockery. Whispers swirled around us, mourners turning, retreating. My heartbreak curdled into shame. I had trusted him. How had I missed the signs? I tried to leave, but Nathan blocked the aisle, pleading. "Don't waste this moment," he said. Murmurs sharpened behind me, judgment slicing through grief. A woman whispered, "Was this planned?" Tyler grabbed Nathan's arm, but he pulled away, desperate. The ring box flashed again, now a weapon of humiliation. I turned to the crowd, voice hoarse. "This is not love." Faces twisted in doubt. My nightmare had become public spectacle. Nathan lunged for my hand. I yanked back. "Stop it." I screamed, tears cutting down my face. Tyler shoved him, and Nathan finally stumbled. Someone from the back shouted, "Call security." A friend whispered, "Was this the guy always emailing you?" My stomach dropped. He had, daily, obsessively, but I thought it was just sympathy. That ring box wasn't sudden. This was a plan. I'd fed his fantasy by staying silent. As security arrived, Nathan tried to justify it all. She smiled at me during meetings. She cared. My heart pounded. This was obsession, not mourning. The ring box fell to the ground, cracking open. Tyler picked it up, threw it into the trash. That symbol of madness gone. I faced Nathan, voice steady now. "You embarrassed my family." His eyes widened finally, reality touching him. The chapel fell silent. The twist shattered me. Nathan's phone lit up on the pew with a draft post. Engaged at her husband's funeral. Viral moment pending. He wanted fame. Not love. My legs buckled. Tyler caught me. Someone rated aloud and gasps turned to outrage. He used her. A mourner growled. Nathan was dragged out, screaming innocence, but I saw it now. Every gesture had been staged. My pain was his stage. Outside the chapel, I stood trembling. Tyler wrapped his coat around me, whispering, "You didn't deserve that." I nodded, chest still heaving. That black ring box, a symbol of manipulation, was gone, discarded. From it, I learned, grief doesn't excuse cruelty. I still had a voice, and today, I used it. Later that week, the video never surfaced. Someone deleted it. Maybe a mourner who saw my pain. Tyler and I planted my husband's favorite flowers outside our home. "He'd hate that guy," Tyler muttered. I smiled, finally. Love doesn't ask during grief. It waits, and dignity. I had reclaimed it, one breath at a time.